That's me. And if you can see, I want to make a commercial.
You're gonna make me dress up in my jeans. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. If you're having me come out with another girl, I'm telling you for the continuity's sake, I don't think you can do that. Yeah, do something with pants on. Rock pants. Rock pants. You can't do those. You have me coming out looking stupid. Nah, I think you'll get it.
Looking back at the world from another level.
Go, bro.
How much people are looking?
Oh, yeah.
So how do you know what what is it? Sending messages? I don't think you can see it.
Show me your face in the camera. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We got a couple folks. We got Raquel saying, "Oh my." We got AJ Coleman saying hi. Donovan says, "You good?" You're good. So what we're doing is we're getting started here today with another workout. We're gonna work chest and triceps. The right side is where I've got the atrophy issues from my recent neck injury and surgery. So we're just getting the bar set up. We're gonna start with 85, ladder our way up, 10 pounds at a time. I got the kids running around, so you guys will probably see them pop in the camera every now and then, especially the young one. You might have noticed. She likes to be on camera. All right. Make sure I've got the settings right here, and then we'll get started. right, 15 reps on the first set. Let's go ahead and start increasing 10 pounds at a time. Let's log that down. So we're gonna bump it up to 95.
Back in the days, we hustled for sleep and beat. Now it's 6 o'clock, things hitting the blocks to be sweet. Bless myself with no rules to these streets. Something I learned in school. On some million man marching for peace, peace. True that. Only one life to lead. Fast life to lead. Addicted, infested since the seed. We all die. Breathe, bleed like humans. Times run by young minds. Outlaws and true, shit's deep. Turning 18, growing well in life. Burn my body with my shine. Chosen my dope. So I'm reminiscing all nights out with the crew. Smoke a blunt for me. You know what we mean by standing through the rain. Since you ain't know what we mean, let me break down and understand. The world.
I appreciate those of you who are jumping on. Just working some chest and triceps today. It's a focus area of mine so that I can rebuild my right pec and right tricep. My injury caused some atrophy issues, which happened pretty quick, but I've been building them back up. And so now I'm in a position where restrictions are lifted and I can load a little bit more. All right. So feel free to leave a comment. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for sure. And then I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Trying to get to 1,000 before the end of 2026. Okay. Let's set yours up over here, just like mine. Use that bench there. All right, I got another 15. We're gonna keep bumping up. Another 10 pounds.
Hello, Hello Confidence. Ticket for the #1 potty training pros.
I'm a big
Streaming now.
I watch this.
This is your call to stream like phone 2.
I got my boy here with me now, also gonna be lifting, setting his stuff up. Not the dog. Just like it. Make sure the setting's good underneath you. Adjust the conditions. Start with the band, start with the bar, and then increase 10 pounds at a time.
No, I won't be free. Just as long as you stay by me. Darling,
Is that good? Good. Go slow and controlled.
stand by me. Stay by me.
Put more weight on. Yep, forgot to add. Yeah. What's up? Yep. Yep. This is idea was you want that? 45. Oh, give me 5 pounds. 5 pounds at a time. Those are 10s. There's some 5s on the end of the trap bar. Yeah, you can take them off there. You have 5 pounds on each side, which is a 10-pound increase. 5 plus 5 on each side. On the cake. There's some on the cake. Huh? Nah. What's up with slow? Alright, 13 reps on that set. We got Roxy saying hi a lot. Hi Roxy, good to see you again. Welcome back. Alright, so now we're going to kick the weight up to 115 pounds. There's Roxy throwing the waves. Roxy, if I say your last name, what happens? Kind of got used to the shtick now. You do? How you know it? You got it, kid? You got it? Yeah. Roxy, every time I say Vega, you send me a message telling me not to say your last name. Is that still the case? All right, let's add some weight. All right, we're at 115. Roxy says, how much tattoos you have? Good question. I don't know what you consider one, because I got some of them all at the same time. I have quite a few. You counted each individual separation of a tattoo, I don't know, like 15 or 20. But as far as the number of sessions that I had for all of them, probably 8 sessions total. Don't forget to hit the like button, Roxy, while you're in here. Good kid? Tell me if you need help. All right, 10 reps. You heading out? Looks good. Love you.
Thank you, Rebecca.
All right. You get a shower curtain too, if you see one. All right, so how much tattoos? Okay, wow, you said I did, and I subscribed. Great. Thanks for subscribing. We're getting pretty close to 400. We're almost there. All right, we're gonna stay at a working weight of 115 pounds. I'm feeling the load for the right side like I need. You got a kid? How many reps you get? 10, 10, 10? Okay, good job. You can strip those, put some 5 pounds on. I'm sorry, strip those, put a 10 and a 5 on each side. And that's the same thing as what your progression is going to be. All right. So we're working on the upper chest right here. You can probably see that's where a lot of the hypertrophy issues at is right in here. Like a big dent in my chest. I'm trying to put load and get the muscles to start engaging there. Everything around it is trying to engage on the side of the pec. All this is wanting to do the work. The shoulders, tricep, part of the chest, right here. It's just sleeping. He said, "Who's that?" That's my son. I got 5 of them. This one's working out with me this morning.
For adults with type 2 diabetes, do you know about Mounjaro?
There we go.
3 out of 4 people.
What's that? All right. Got 8. Got 8. All right. Roxy, you said 5 wow, no wow. What are you talking about? What's that mean? 5 wow, no wow. Okay, I got 7. No, excuse me, 8 on that last one. Okay, kid. 5, so, oh, well, 5 kids. 3 of them are boys, 2 of them are girls. Yeah, lots of them. All right. Get a little bit of a break. We'll go at it again with the 115. 115 is a good working set for me right now. If you're just now jumping in, we're working on here. So we're doing chest and triceps. Be the last round of that for this week. Curious, I did some adjustments to the lighting. I've got a lot of comments that the lighting was too harsh, the glare was too harsh. With the adjustments that I've done, curious y'all's feedback. How's it looking in the video? Is it better? Is it worse? Let me know. Seven. Struggling on the last one for sure. You got a kid? Good. Gotta probably hit about 2 more sets this current weight. Appreciate you guys jumping on. If you haven't already hit the like button, don't forget to do that. If you're not a subscriber, gotta be a subscriber. Trying to get to 1,000 before 2026 ends. Maybe got a little micro goal. Try to hit 400 before February is over. Right now I'm at, I believe the count this morning was 374. So 400 by the end of February is very doable. It's only doable if you guys subscribe. Gonna hit a couple more sets on this incline press, and then we're gonna change to something else. We'll go to the cable machine. I'll have you use your hand. Huh? Now we'll finish the chest and then we'll go try something. How you doing on this? Yeah, what are you at right now? Are you hitting 10 pounds on each, or 10 reps on each? Yeah. What are you doing this week?
No, I'm getting back.
You stay with that? Let's do what you do. Yeah, it's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy. If it's easy, everybody would do it. All right, 6 reps. Right side's giving out. Roxy, what is a good time to go to the gym? Well, it depends. My preference, was that?
Every freaking day.
Well, every day. She said time.
Time?
Yeah, what time is the best time? I believe the best time to get it done is when you wake up. If you just commit every day, no matter what, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna wake up, work out, gets rid of you potentially having all these excuses that can happen throughout the rest of the day if you were to wait till the evening. So I'm a big fan of the morning. I typically get up around 4:15 a.m., go straight to the gym, drink my water, drink a little pre-workout protein shake, and then I hit the gym. And then the rest of the day, no matter what happens, nothing's gonna be able to convince me not to do it. I already did it. And then also, when you get up really early and you work out, by the time you're done and you're showered and you're kind of getting after life, you've already done what you've already done more than what most people would have done who are just now just waking up, right? So I'm a big fan of just getting it done right away. Excuses get out of the way. But you gotta be disciplined. You gotta wake up. You can't hit the snooze button. When that alarm goes off, you just gotta get up and go. All right, we're gonna get one more set here. And then Roxy says, I'll talk to my brother.
Living Space's
Okay.
newest location opens
Sure.
this week in Farmers
Is your brother a
Branch.
lifter? Is that kind of what he does?
Destination for style at the Living Space's grand opening event. Find us off 635 in Midway in Farmers Branch. Learn more at livingspaces.com.
Living Spaces. I know letting relapse EMS disrupt my life. My treatment choice? Boom.
Skip it.
That's Kizupta. It's proven to reduce relapses and slow disability progression.
Hey, baby. Look at that girl right there.
You can change it. All right.
She make me sick.
No, you can just skip it. No, please don't put on your stuff. That one. Yep. Alright, 5 it is. Those of you who are watching, don't forget, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, question in the chat. We're working chest and triceps right now. Just finished with the incline bench press. Now gonna move on to high to low cable flies. Try to target the lower part of my pec. Ever since my injury, it's kind of, right side hangs down a little bit. Need to wake it up, get some form. You got it? There you go, don't hold your breath.
I can't.
Breathe out when you lift, you don't pass out. There you go, got it?
Let's go, that 10.
Good job. You wanna unload that bar? Now what we're going to do is high to low cable flies. One side at a time, just because I'm limited with my equipment here. The goal is to work the bottom part of the pec. When you get a band, you'll do the same thing, okay? Just with a band. You hear me? Yeah.
I remember back one year, Daddy had no money. Mommy had the Christmas turkey stuck them under the tree and said some of them were from me. I'll never forget that Christmas. I sat up the whole night crying. Daddy felt like a punk. See, Daddy had a job, but his job was to keep the food on the table for you and Mom. And at the time, every house that we lived in, either kept broken to a rob. Your mom was saving money for the I'm trying to start a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad. It broke your mama's heart. And it seemed like everything was starting to fall apart.
High to low. So high, down low.
Now I'm sitting in this empty house. Just looking at your baby girl. It just trips me out to see how much you both have grown. It's like your sisters and wow, yes you pretty much.
Good, like this.
Lady, I'm talking to you. I like the sound. Yeah, it's got a ring to it, don't it? Mama's only gone for the moment. Now I see baby, don't cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stepping out of my limbo, little lady, I told you.
Like this now. All right, what'd you say? Okay, good luck. This guy thinks he can do it. I've got a lot of ego when my kids are in here. They'll learn. Nope. It's a fly. So you're gonna pull it from over here. You're gonna come down like this. So you pull it from here. Is that how you're pulling it?
Yes.
It's behind you. It's next to you there. Bring it down. Yep, feel it in there. That's where you're looking for it. All right, so we bumped up to 10 pounds now. 5 pounds is pretty easy. We get 15 on each side. It's nice, slow, and controlled on the right side. A little bit normal with the tempo on the left, which is the healthy side.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm not trying to do that. I know I can do it. All right. We got A, all A's. Not sure what you're saying. Roxy says, hey, A. That's funny. Brandon says, sup bro, hey man, good to see you again, hope you're doing well. Right now we're working chest and tricep. Just finished with the incline press. Let me write down my stats here. I'm glad you jumped on, Brandon. I want your feedback. This morning before we got started, Roxy says hi, by the way. Before we got started, I kind of messed with the lighting a little bit. Let me know if you think that helped a little bit. It's just kind of a makeshift approach. Had a photography curtain that I think diffused the light a little better. But hopefully that takes away from some of the glare. I want to do something a little bit more permanent, a little bit more professional at some point. But I was curious what you think, because I know that you gave me the feedback yesterday, which I appreciate. All right, going back to high to low cable flies. I'm gonna add another 5 pounds. All right. Almost lost you. Oh, good. Brandon says, looks quite a bit better, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like it too. Like I said, it's not a permanent fix. I want to do something a little bit more permanent at some point, but I should at least make the videos a little bit more watchable without the harsh glare. I still got a little bit more I got to do because I have another light up under there so I can show it. Got another light up under here, right there. And the photography curtain I had just doesn't reach that far, so I'm gonna work on that one some more too and see if that helps. Looks like Brandon looks like Roxy is really trying to get your attention. All right, we're going to work on set number 4, adding another 5 pounds. Put me at 20 pounds. Says, hey, Roxy. Whatever you do, Brandon, if you've ever been on a live with Roxy, don't say Roxy's last name. She doesn't like that. You said, Brandon, you said once you have some fixtures set wider in the ceiling, you can fill in better. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Work in progress, you know, like anything, you get better as you go. I appreciate it, man. We go one at a time, so you should roll. You get your rest, we'll get our rest. You really see the atrophy issue here in this direction. All right. Brandon says, I sent a link to some Harbor Freight LEDs in the videos comment. Okay, I'll go check it out. Appreciate you doing that. Harbor Freight is usually pretty reasonably priced too. All right, so that was 20 pounds, 7 reps on each side. I'm gonna stick with that. It's a good working weight. Roxy says, what is a good time to eat a protein bar? Protein intake, you want to do it throughout the day for sure. You can't hit all your protein at one time in the day, but as far as when to eat a protein bar or a protein shake, after your workout is always going to be the best time. But depending on what you're trying to do, it should not be the only time. You'll want to do it throughout the day and break it up. If you're looking to put on size, you know, you got to do a lot of protein throughout the day. You can't front load all your protein at once or your body will reject a lot of it. You end up just wasting it. Brandon says, I have them in my garage, they're very bright. Okay, so they're very bright, but if I put the diffuser panel or a sheet or whatever over it, it won't flood or glare or anything like that with those on. Because that was my concern with these, is even these weren't very bright, but they on camera are looking pretty rough. Yeah, here we go. Next round. What are you doing? How are you doing? You doing? What? You look like you're too relaxed to be done. We'll move on after this. How many did you do? 4? What? How many did you do? Between 5 and 7. No, Jay, look. Cross. You're talking your hip. Now you gotta work, you're not working your chest. Go a little bit in front of your body, and then bring it all the way across. Pretend there's a line that runs straight down your body, you want to bring it across that line. See, look at me. Line straight down, bring across the body just like that. 3. There we go. All right. 7 on each side. We're gonna hit a couple more sets and we're gonna move on to triceps. Roxy says, I have a question. Shoot, Roxy. What's your question? Brandon says the light has 4 bars then. At 4 feet long, I think is what you tried to write. So the light source area is wide and pretty soft. I get 3 of them instead of U-shape around the ceiling, close to the walls. Get a smart outlet. Oh, that's a good idea, a smart outlet. Didn't think about that. Multi-pack and turn off the light facing into the camera when you need to. Good idea. That's a really good idea. Roxy says, what's your favorite sport? Well, I'm not really a sports guy. If you're talking about team sports like football, soccer, baseball, whatever. But I was a pro wrestler, which arguable whether that's a sport or not, because it's kind of entertainment, it's show, some predetermined outcomes, all that kind of stuff. But there is definitely some athleticism. There's some pain and discomfort. There's some competition involved in it to a degree, whether the fans know what the outcome is going to be. But I would probably say that's my sport, I guess you could say, pro wrestling. And I've got some stuff on this channel about what it was like doing that for about 10 years. Then I have another channel which is linked in some of my videos with my pro wrestler channel. You said, Roxy, like WWE or UFC? Like WWE. Yeah, like the entertainment stuff.
Wherever you go, that's where I follow. Nobody's honest to me.
See what we got here. Brandon says, looked back at some of the videos after surgery. Really inspiring progress. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, that was a rough time. Most painful thing I've ever been through was breaking my neck for sure. I'm shocked that I think today's actually day 99. 99 days later that I'm able to do what I'm doing now. I'm trying to be careful, of course. But I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good feedback. And then Roxy says, I like Liv Morgan and John Cena. Okay. So it sounds like you're a fan of that stuff. I don't watch a lot of the mainstream stuff anymore. I catch highlights and stuff here and there, but once you've done it, you know, it kind of takes the magic out of it. But I still enjoy the idea of it, I guess you could say. Brandon says, how'd you break your neck if you don't mind me asking? No, I don't mind at all. Crazy stuff. I did a burpee. That's all it was. I did a burpee. Thought I just pulled my neck, and over the course of 9 days and visiting doctors 3 or 4 times, they realized it wasn't just a pulled muscle or a pinched nerve, that it was there was an issue there. I ended up having to get emergency surgery on the 9th day, which was Halloween night, and I felt great after the surgery. I mean, never before did I think I'd want someone to slice the front of my neck open, but it was that painful that I was like, just give it to me and I'll do it, you know. It felt great afterwards. And then Chris says, hey, how's it going? Hey, Chris, how you been? think I've seen you on in a while. Good to see you. You guys, don't forget to hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. Roxy said, why? I take it your question is why? Why don't I watch anymore? It's just, you know, I kind of, the magic is gone. I did it for 10 years or so. So I just kind of, you kind of know how it works. You know, when you know how it's made, it's not the same for you anymore. I still enjoy it, just not like I used to. Alright, let's get these reps out. One more set. Got a couple comments there. I'll read them in just a minute, guys. Finish this set.
Hog monster. That's it. We don't need medicine.
Alright, what do we got here? Chris says, I'm good. Had a few issues myself the last few days, so I've been offline. That's alright, I get it. It happens, man. I'm glad to have you back. Appreciate you jumping on. Love seeing some repeat folks on here. Hope you're doing better though now. Whatever was going on, I hope you got it kind of behind you. It's like I said in a couple of my past videos, we all go through hard stuff. Life will happen and it'll be tough. But the good news is it's kind of like ebbs and flows, you know. It gets better, it gets worse, gets better, it gets worse. You just gotta figure out how to maintain that ride. Roxy says, yes, okay. Chris says, hello, Roxy. Roxy says, did it hurt when you went into surgery? No, because they put me under, so I didn't feel any of it. When I came out of surgery, I thought it was gonna hurt a lot. And I felt relief is what I felt. The pain in my neck and my nerve was so intense that the surgery just didn't bother me at all, really. And the cool thing was, you know, after surgery, when I woke up a couple hours later, I was able to get up and stand and walk around. So I had quite an unusual experience. Most people apparently don't stand that quick. You got it? Okay. You guys don't forget to hit the like button for me. It helps out my lives and gets in front of more folks and hopefully gets more subscribers to hit the goal that we have of 1,000 before 2026 ends and 400 before February ends. Chris says, yeah, doing better now, man. Managed shoulders myself today. There you go. Nice. Glad to hear that. I think before I finish here, if I got the time, I'm going to hit a little bit of shoulder press, which I've been cleared to do, but just the bar, just to kind of get the muscles reintroduced to it. All right, here's what we're going to do, buddy. You're going to load up that machine with about 10 pounds, and you're going to put the cable rope at the high position, okay? The cable rope. The rope, that's a handle. Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna load up my next bench for easy bar skull crushers. Triceps. You're gonna do that exercise, the cable rope push down, just like this. Work your tricep. You should feel it back here. Yeah. Start with about 10 pounds. Remember, the only thing that's moving is elbow and below, right? Keep it at your side, elbow and below moves, nothing else is moving. Make sense? Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. I should load this up. Okay. Brandon says, I'm sure your cervical area's muscles development helped a lot with your recovery. I think you're right. Yeah, I think the fact that I was so active, I had a really strong back. Man, that's one area that I was really proud of, is I'd worked on my back pretty well. I think all of that kind of helped recover for sure. Problem was I had some nerve damage. See, 45 pounds. I had some nerve damage that, you know, made it difficult for some of those muscles to activate and do what they needed to do. All right, so I'm loading up my Easy Bar for my skull crushers. Roxy says, good to hear. Thanks, Roxy. Roxy says that you're okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm okay too. Now, I'm not fully recovered, that's for sure. Today is day 99 since I had surgery. Yesterday I had my last follow-up with the spine surgeon. And essentially said he didn't need to see me anymore unless I feel something or something occurs that seems concerning. 15, 25, 35. So I'm trying to put weights on at the same time I'm talking to you guys. That may be too heavy, man. What's that? Okay, how many did you do? Okay, try to get about a 10 rep range. But yeah, I'm on the recovery end of this for sure. I'm over the hill, so to speak. I don't have, the hard part's over. That's what I think I'm trying to say. The hard part is over. You good? You could take the handle off. Put the handle away, over here.
So we're gonna put our basic handle.
Nah, you don't want both of them floating there. I don't get in your way. Chris says, I remember after coming off tour in Afghan and having my injury, it took me about 3/4 of a year before I could train again. Yikes. That's kind of what I thought. So, you know, early on, after I came out of surgery, they said, you know, it'll probably be 6 months before you can start really trying to lift any significant weight. Unfortunately, I got put with a PT who wasn't giving me just the ultra safe answer and worked with me on what I could actually physically do, and wasn't just a blanket directive by the doctor. And I've been able to get back after it a little bit sooner than I thought I would. But I can't imagine going 3/4 of a year not training. I imagine you've been doing it a long time like me. You know, I've been doing this 20-something years, and then being told, hey, you're not gonna be able to do it for half a year or more. It's crazy. And then Roxy says, I was panicking about you. No need to panic, it's okay. Thank you though. All right, let's hit the first round of these. What'd you say, bud?
I just have them all again. I can't. I touched the wrong part.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to make it not weird.
Come close. Okay, bring your elbows down. Elbows down. Now just now move your elbow. Okay. Now have your hands slid all the way down. There you go. Good? Yeah. All right. A couple hours will leave.
Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Our memories, they can be inviting.
Hurts? How much you get?
Some are all together mighty fragile.
Because I haven't worked triceps in a while.
Yeah, yes, they will. Be consistent. Muscle goes away.
With my head in my hands, I see
Huh?
I still have a little bit of bicep. I mean, tricep.
Don't speak. Oh, just what you're saying. Stop, please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. No, 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 don't speak. No, no, I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. It's all in this. I gotta stop pretending. Here we are.
15 reps. That was 45 pounds, so we're gonna bump up a little bit. We got a couple comments that came in. I'll read those in just 1 second. 15. I'm gonna bump to 55 pounds. Now we've already been going almost an hour. Not as far as I wanted to be. May not finish what I want to do today. All right. Brandon says, what areas are most affected by atrophy and to what degree? Good question. My right pec and my right tricep were most affected. The right tricep, initially I lost about, I believe it was 1.5 inches in my right side, which I've gotten to, now I'm only 1 inch different than my left side. Oh, you got them all. So yeah, initially I had about 1.5 inches that was lost on the right side. Got it down to about 1 inch now, so I'm still working on it. In fact, I'm gonna do an atrophy arm update later today where we'll measure and see how I'm doing on the left versus the right again. And then the right pec was probably the most significant and really the most depressing because I had no idea that when a nerve is muted like that you lose size so quickly. And it's also been the hardest to get back. Trying to get that right pec to wake up and fire the way it's supposed to has been really tough. But I haven't measured the pec and the difference there. But just by, I'm losing it, sorry guys. There we go. I haven't measured the right pec, but visually you can see a difference for a long time. It's just now starting to get to the point where, unless I'm really pointing it out and showing you, you can't tell as much. But, you know, I remember early on, and they didn't know this, but one of my kids was like walking around the house without my shirt on, and they noticed it and just like started laughing because it looked silly. I said one of my kids, there's 5 of you guys. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, it was really kind of sad. You know, it's like they started laughing because they saw the difference, and they didn't know it bothered me, but of course it did. But the right pec, yeah, probably the biggest impact. And then Chris says, we got hit by a vehicle suicide bomber. Geez, the side of our vehicle. We lost my sergeant major after a few weeks. I lost my left leg. Oh man, I always feel like people are watching me when I'm training. Like, oh man, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, they probably are. You know, people don't understand things they haven't been through. I had, you know, people in the office were joking about how I looked different right after my surgery. They didn't know it. Kind of bothers you. You know, they didn't realize it, but it did. Brandon says, if anything, I see a guy training with 1 or no legs. It motivates me. It's inspiring. Yeah, it is. It is inspiring. Chris says, thanks. I like that. I like that, guys. It's good stuff. That's what we got to do. We got to inspire each other. There's a lot of crap out there that brings everyone down, so let's get each other going in the right direction.
You better disappear, the devil's in their eye.
I'll tell you guys something in just a minute when I finish the set.
You better fly, you better stick to the plan. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a wicked man. You wanna act tough, well go and run while you can. So beat it, but you wanna be bad, just beat it. No soul wants to be defeated. Proving how heavy and strong is your might. It doesn't matter who's wrong or who's right. Just beat it, just beat it, just beat it, just beat it. They're coming for you. Don't wanna be a child, you wanna be a man. You wanna be a child.
There we go, 13. Right one, that right tricep's giving out. It's all right though, we'll just keep going. We're gonna stay with that as our working weight. It's good. So one thing I was gonna say, you know, probably I don't know, 20 or something days in, maybe 30 days in, I was having a lot of folks check in on me. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? And I kept getting some of the same messages over and over, which were, hey, it's okay. You know, this is just kind of going to be your new normal. And maybe, you know, maybe it's just, you can't do some of the things you used to be able to do. Maybe you got to accept the fact that this part of your life, this, you know, being able to lift and all that kind of stuff is over. And something in me, I mean, it was actually, oh, she's listening, but my mother sent me one of those, a long message after many people have been saying it, which is, you know, you just got to accept this as a part of your life now. You're not going to be able to do certain things anymore. Something on that 20th or 30th day kind of frustrated me and pissed me off. And I thought, I'm not going to accept that. Like, I'm not okay with just, you know, laying down and saying, oh, can't do it anymore, it's over. And that ignited something in me to really, like, keep going. And it got me out of that dark place I was feeling early on after the surgery. Chris says I'm going to leave you all to it now. Take care. See you, Chris. Thanks for jumping on, man. Best of luck to you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you stay doing okay. Keep after it, man. You're a good guy. You got it, kid? You feel okay?
Sure, he says, last night.
Huh?
Have you seen me?
5 or 6. You okay? Slow. Let it return back slow. Put it back where it belongs. I'm gonna drag myself back.
The AI. So tired of this AI.
Can't put anything else on without blocking my video. Alright, 7 reps. Alright, we got, Brandon says, unless the physician is jacked, I don't trust their advice on muscle and athletic recovery. Amen to that. Yeah, I mean, no shade on physicians, but if they're not, like you said, they're not looking jacked, I don't think they get it. And so they're just going to give these broad instructions. And I know what they're doing. I mean, from a liability perspective, you got to give people the safest answer you can, because last thing you want is to do a surgery, work on them, and then they hurt themselves because you didn't tell them something, right? They're going to come back and now you got to eat that. So I know what they're doing. They gave me the same advice they give the 80-year-old folks, the 90-year-old folks who have a neck injury, which is a majority of their clientele. So when they're telling me, you know, don't lift more than 10 pounds for 6 months, it's like, that doesn't sound right, you know. And fortunately, I got a PT who is in really good shape, understands bodybuilding and weightlifting and things like that. So he was able to give me some better guidance. You said, did you get it? Nice. Brenda says, I had an ankle impingement once and the doctor tried to convince me to not live such an active lifestyle. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to me that the directive is typically, hey, you've been injured, we've healed it, we've repaired it, now just sit around and you'll be fine. That doesn't make any sense. That's not how our bodies are made. But, you know, most, like you said, most doctors are not, they understand the body, but they don't think they understand the body when it comes to trying to put on mass and muscle and build it. Because you can look at them and tell it's not something that they understand how to do. Most of them, not all of them. Roxy says, I need to go. Bye. Yep. See you, Roxy. Take care. Thanks for jumping on. Before you guys go, you'll hit that like button for me. I hate to sound like a desperate high school girl, but it does help me out when you guys hit those like buttons. All right, let's get another set. Getting hungry? Hey, will you unwrap that for me? You can just move the bar over there. Yeah, they can take them off. The chains all wrapped up now. Unhook the bar and put it off the side. Is that the way?
This is like Justin Bieber, right?
Huh?
This is like Justin Bieber, right?
No. It says it on there.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
What is that?
The actual song.
No.
There's not.
Can we get tickets to the next show? Hell no, Justin's friend, bro. They wanna ask where, why, how, why. Twisting hard, will they me how you should love me good, hold me good. With a
strong 8 reps on that one. It's frustrating. My right arm is it just taps out despite my best efforts. All right, probably gonna hit 1 or 2 more sets of this, and then have to call it quits because got some things to do. Got a local wrestling show that I help book now, and I have a character part on it as well. So gotta go and start getting ready for that. Gonna hang out with the kids and the wife, and do the weekend dad stuff. All right, Brandon says, are you able to high bar squat or front? I could do a front squat. Obviously a very low load. I don't know about a high bar, but I know I can do front. Haven't tried it, but I know I'm allowed to. Right now, just because of where the injury on my neck is, I've been very careful not to want to put load any weight and potentially disrupt anything. That area, I'm kind of just wanting to be safe than sorry. There you go. All right.
Jazz.
It's like 1950s blues jazz. That's what I selected.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I'm old. The kids give me a hard time because of the music choice here. It's funny what happens the older you get. I don't know. Maybe in Australia came up with
and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? What do you see? Is it not me? Is it not my family? In your head, they're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie.
Okay. Got another 7 reps. We're gonna hit 1 more set of these easy bar skull crushers, and then we're gonna call it. I gotta wrap it up. Not gonna be able to keep going. I got too much to do today. It's almost already noon here in Fort Worth, Texas. If you got any other questions or thoughts, feel free to send them now before we gotta go. Let's see, Steve says, did you ever look at Mike Mentzer's methods? Yeah. Actually, I discovered him around the same time that I got injured. It was kind of frustrating because I was like, oh, some good stuff here I'd like to try out, but I couldn't try it out at the time. But yeah, he's got some good stuff for sure. The stuff I could do as far as, you know, loading and negative lifting with my weight restrictions, I was using some of his methods there. There's a lot of different things out there though as far as advice, and try to be careful not to just try to mesh all of them together because it can get very convoluted very quick. Brandon says, nice work. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Really do. Let's get this last set in. We're going to call it. One more.
Is this the year you take that health seriously? Probiotics are good for the bacteria and help support your digestive and immune system. This little gummy can do all that.
I forced out 8 on that one. The right side, putting the tension on top of that right side, really trying to focus there instead of the left. Get it back up. Get the bar back up. That's it. I get to do all I wanted to today. And I knew I was being a little overzealous with everything that I had listed, but I got enough. So thank you all for joining this live again. Thank you for the comments, the feedback, the advice, the interactions, all of it. Thank you if you hit the like button. Thank you if you're new and you subscribed. Appreciate that. Again, trying to get to 1,000 before the end of 2026 and 400 before we get to the end of February, the month we're in. I'll repost this replay later. Feel free to take any of it you want. Just because I'm rehabbing from my injury does not mean that the stuff I had here isn't effective. So feel free to steal it on the replay later if you want to. And then Brandon got one question here. I'll answer it and I got to jump. You said you always work out at home. Pretty much. I got my gym here in the garage. It was always like a dream of mine. And over the last 15 years, I built it up and I got it to a quick little circle around everything I got here. He doesn't live there. He just hangs out every now and then. It's not a lot, but it's enough, and I like it, and it makes me happy. But for the most part, Brandon, answer your question. Yeah, I work out at home. If I ever got to travel, catch a workout, like a hotel gym, I might work out in my room, go outside. One time I worked out on the beach because I was in California, right near the beach, so that was kind of cool. But this is pretty much where I do my workouts. Thank you all. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time.